teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. You got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 22 carries, 80 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Second down, here's Pickett. Quick throw, but incomplete. Had Freiermuth the intended target, and it's third down. But you look at this Patriots defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. George Pickens, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully...
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
It was a much rockier season for Jones in his second year, and he even had to survive a brief challenge to his starting job. This is a big campaign for the former Rookie of the Year runner-up. He wants to get back to Pro Bowl form in this one.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 20 carries, 96 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Throwing Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
But you look at this Patriots defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. On the return is Jones. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak
last
in
night.
this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Zeke with a shake and
Apparently
bake.
Zeke's indestructible.
54 yards rushing.
Jesus, dude.
He's gotten the night off to a hot start. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Throwing on first down, Jones. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And now the rookie 4th-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriots field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And
all right, Nolan.
The board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every
talk to you later.
With points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's go. The PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from the special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open. And that's the big fella's MO.
Did it again, dude. No, it didn't. Why is it?
Tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Being chased out left.
It's a penalty, but okay. Somebody out of bounds and he's hitting me.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, David.
Man moves right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep, and now here's Pickett off play action.
Oh, damn it.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
That's why I benched his ass last game. So annoying, dude.
It's been a few months now
So
since
annoying.
they tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Pickett on 3rd and 1.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
Alright, well.
Fine work by the
Whenever you make it,
Patriots
I'll
there.
join it.
Fourth down.
I just gotta figure what team I want to be.
So far in this first
Still not
half,
set on.
relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40%.
Still not set on the Giants. I just don't know.
So what's the answer to this? Either convert them.
I got it. I got it. Oh, I didn't get it.
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down.
Oh,
And the Patriots
make a party, David, and I'll join you if you want.
on down. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. Over the middle, he's got Parker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple. Elliott, toss right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. At the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now Jones on 3rd and 2.
Oh, you're good, Devin.
And he will have a Patriots first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh,
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
A short gain here, maybe.
Man, I'm not gonna get his thing unless they keep him below
Early down still
yardage.
put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Off play action. Jones. Throw right side. Going to be taken in by Henry. He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. They go play action here on
Oh, of
first
course,
down.
dude.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Jones. And a Steeler pressure.
And there goes Highsmith. I lost my 2 best outside linebackers, dude.
Here's we have a Steeler here slow to
My
get up.
God.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Guy won't play nobody.
Over the sideline, and the spot, it looks
Yeah,
to be
there it
right
is.
at the 25-yard
Of course.
line.
And I needed him to get a superstar today. Of course.
As mentioned,
Najee got hurt when he was getting
this
his, and now I
team's
guess
in
he'll
the
get his.
NFL
He'll get hurt
riding that
getting
winning
his.
streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts the... Well, the defense loses him. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before
I'm
going
gonna
out.
miss using George.
That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, He's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Pickett to throw on first down.
I threw. I thought he would have thrown it a lot quicker. When there was a hole there, no, he led him to it. That's not what I wanted.
At the 34. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 78 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Boy, it's going to be rough.
10th carry now for Elliott. Nice little juke. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. A good pickup there, a 22.
Yeah.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another
nice, Herbig.
there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Elliott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2. On now the rookie 4th-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriot field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3.
Interceptions are killing me this season.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will try and score when given the opportunity.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10, here's Pickett.
Come on, George, man. You got to catch that. I can't put it any better.
That would have been a big play.
Oh.
Not pull it in. And
My
incomplete
God,
pass on
dude.
first down. That leads
I
to a
can't, you
second and
can't
10.
put it any better than
Now
that.
Pickett.
Oh, fuck.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Dude, I just can't.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jones throwing to start the drive. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Back to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and that will keep the lead at 8. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for possible comeback.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Jones over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. Will be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He completes it to Henry. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at the 31-yard line. Harris will start the drive out. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Pickett will look to pass it.
Why do you lob it? I'm bullet passing it, dude. Oh my God. What are you doing? I want a bullet pass. Oh, why is he doing this? Oh.
They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way
Oh my God, Pickett, dude, you're killing me. It's gonna feel good not having you for a little bit. And you're not a franchise, dude.
See the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And I don't think I'd ever say that, but damn, dude. I want a bullet pass and you're just lobbing it. Like it's...
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now.
Gotta get it to him.
But they're still big people.
Oh my God.
There to absorb a really big hit on him and help
Now people are just gonna leave the guys open or what here? Like...
Patrick. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A first down carry by Allen.
Yeah, it's been a long run.
And down to the 36.
Oh my God, dude.
139 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. So we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Thank you. Someone came over to hit, dude. Thank God, dude. Probably give it right back to him here in a minute.
They added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get over.
Oh, I don't get many holes. That's cool too.
Make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
I just don't know, man. I don't know what to do anymore, dude.
We come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Harris.
My lineman can't pick up somebody.
6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway on a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
They would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Throwing there, but this pass
Man
is going to
coverage.
wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's got room at the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
In motion right here comes Johnson. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1.
I ain't even kidding me, dude.
There. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Off play action. Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security.
Back now here on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Parker. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Throwing Jones. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Montravius Adams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game.
Oh my god, I got hit. Oh my god, guys. Come on. I said I'm winning, but come on, man.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones.
Doesn't matter, dude. They got it all back.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
No one wants to cover. Where's the coverage?
Come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Harris running straight ahead.
Doesn't matter, dude. There was just somebody there every time.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds.
3 damn interceptions,
yes,
dude.
Care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means you're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll toss to Harris. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. I heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Pass on the out route, caught by
Come on,
Smith.
KZ, dude. You gotta stay on him, dude.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They go play action here on 1st down. The 20.
Wide open.
Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Parker, 42 yards. And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now a throw on
Nah, he'd hold on to that in real life, dude.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Great, I think he got hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he won't get there.
I don't care. It's almost over.
Short of the line to gain. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Open man, that's Henry. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute
warning. Oh my god, bro. My god.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Now Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go. To throw is Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Dang, nah, dude. Dude's not even tired and he gets hurt, dude. It's so annoying.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. So the big play,
I didn't want to put him in.
Illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play.
I didn't want to put him in. I was just double clicking X, dude. I didn't want to do that. That can hurt him even more.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm finally could have. Well.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep, but now here's Pickett off play action, rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. That's caught by Johnson. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
How nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England's offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the...
They got his man complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Jones off the play fake. Through the middle of the field.
Why? I pressed square to dive. Oh my god, this game. Oh, I mean they're not going to come back, but damn, dude.
Oh. And the Patriots have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Extra point
damn, dude.
Up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of...
Hey, buddy.
Fine.
Did you get a shower?
Yeah.
This morning or last night?
This morning? How? What?
It wasn't here ago.
Why would you say last night?